What are the qualities of a good handgun? A good handgun must be lightweight, easy to carry, and reliable. In this video, we present you with the 8 worst guns that you can choose to avoid. Stay with us till the end to know more about these guns. Raven MP25. The Raven MP25 is a small semi-automatic pistol that fires 25 ACP rounds. It is constructed of palm metal and has a chrome finish that appears to be less expensive. This pistol, technically speaking, is described as semi-automatic, but don't count on it constantly loading the next round. It can be safe, but every few rounds the gun tends to jam. Along with this, the Raven is a heavy pistol. Thicker and seemingly larger than Ruger LCP, the insights are poor and the gun isn't drop safe either. So be careful handling this one. The Taurus Judge. The Taurus Judge is a 5-shot revolver that has gained quite a popularity. Consider this. You get a snub-nosed revolver with 5 rounds in the cylinder, which can be 410 bore shotgun shells or .45 Colt. The revolver is roughly the size of a typical Colt chambered in a .45 due to the short barrel, which is referred to as a snubby, and the large cylinder required to fire shotgun shells. This leaves you with a substantial piece of metal that has a short barrel's worth of force. This is not favorable. The fact that you use 410 bore shotgun shells is not bad. A 12 gauge will shower an attacker with 9 or so triple-off buck pellets, each of which has the power of a 9mm round. This helps you in a fight, but you don't shoot a 12 gauge out of a long gun, but a 410 out of a short barrel, which results in a maximum of 5 caliber 36 pellets with far less energy than a 9mm round. This does not do a lot of damage. The Taurus Judge shoots maximum expansion bolts from Lehigh's defense, which can have some cool effects. The disadvantage is that the chambers are so long that it takes a long time to get to the barrels, and a short barrel means little precision and low speed. An average .45 Colt revolver with the same size, less weight, and more firepower does a lot more damage than a Taurus Judge. The Magnum Research Desert Eagle. The Magnum Research Desert Eagle is a great gun in and of itself. It's big, heavy, and shoots really big bullets in caliber 50 AE. It is also available in 44 Magnum and even 357 Magnum. Apart from its good qualities, the main problem that makes it not great as a carry gun is its size. It's very big and heavy. If you want to hide it, you better carry a backpack. Well, if you're a big guy, it might look small on you, but if you're an average or taller than average, it's better that you find something for your size. Caliber 50 AE is not always enough power to stop an attacker. A 380 ACP or a 9mm is better for the job, but with 50 AE, you can stop trucks, which means you get plenty of over-penetration and liability. Going for 44 or 357 Magnum is also not the way. These are revolver cartridges that must be fired with a revolver. They work perfectly well there. They are available in a wide range of loads and power. Finding the right level tune for your semi-auto Desert Eagle is tough, so it is an unreliable gun with these rounds. If you want to go all out, get a revolver. Smith & Wesson X-Frame. The 460 S&W redefines what a powerful handgun cartridge is, and the 500 S&W is impressively massive. These are not impossible to control with the average X-Frame revolver's soft grips, extra large frame, and integral porting, but regardless of length, they are simply too large for concealed carry. Even the short barrel X-Frame is bulky. Leaving aside the fact that these cartridges come alive with barrels longer than 8 inches. Snub-nosed 2 and 3/4 inch versions provide slightly more muzzle velocity than the average 45 Colt revolver with a 4 or 5 inch barrel, while amplifying recoil and muzzle blast to nearly unsustainable levels. But they don't make 2 and 3/4 anymore, but there is a reason for that, and the reason is certainly not because it was a highly effective carry piece. The Derringer. You can find many versions of the Derringers. They're often seen as great guns and they come in teeny size. They have a certain kind of cool that cannot be replaced by modern guns. You will be surprised what mighty calibers you can even find in these little guns. You can get them in sizes ranging from 9mm to 410 bores and even 4,570. But they are among the worst concealed guns you can carry. The first reason is that they are only loaded with 2 rounds. This means you have 2 opportunities. Even larger rounds come out slowly because there is no real barrel, but you only have these 2 rounds to solve whatever problem you're facing. And you cannot train yourself to reload faster because to reload it, you must unlock the 2 barrels and fold them over. then remove the empty cases and insert 2 new rounds. It sounds and feels slow, and the tiny size of these guns brings us to the final downside that it is hard to hold. Anything further away than the length of your arm is a great challenge when firing a powerful round out of it. Weaker rounds are acceptable, but since you only have 2 of them and they come from small barrels, they're even weaker. Overall, it is a bad carry gun. FNX 45 Tactical. I don't know of a better handgun than the FNX 45 Tactical for taking out of the box, taking out the thread protector, adding the 45 caliber silencer of your choosing, and heading to work. However, the FNX 45 is a master of silent target eradication, not a jack of all trades. You can shoot further and reload more quickly because of its 15-round magazine capacity and enlarged base plates, but these characteristics won't be as easily concealed by a t-shirt. You can make the best home defense pistol in the world by adding a red dot, a silencer, and a weapon light, preferably a Surefire or a Steiner with an infrared laser to go with your white photos. NVGs. However, do not expect to conceal it at the grocery store or feel at ease with it protruding from your waist. The Colt SAA. The Colt Single Action Army is a great gun. Its extraordinarily lengthy run of production is another indication of this. There have been only 2 gaps in production since it began in 1873, one during World War II and the other in the 1970s when new tooling was required. From this, you can understand its popularity, but it also had many problems. First off, good luck hiding it considering it's a really large and heavy piece of metal. Second of all, it's single action. Maybe an average cowboy won't have a problem with it, but an average person does. Considering you have to cock the hammer manually before you can take a shot, the drawback of manually cocking the hammer each time before pressing the trigger is that it adds an extra activity to an already stressful situation. When your life is on the line and all you want to do is defend yourself, your fight should be as simple as it gets. Third, there is a reloading issue. With semi-automatics, all you have to do is press the mag release, insert a new mag, rack the slide, and you're ready to go. However, with double-action revolvers, you swing out the cylinder and discharge all the rounds at once before using a speed loader to reload all the chambers simultaneously. Take out each empty case one at a time, then refill each chamber one at a time. The exception to that is if you practice cowboy action shooting or if you're an outdoorsman carrying a single action army for hunting. But for a carry gun, they're not much of a use. The Bersa Thunder. The Bersa Thunder is lightweight and unique. It's little and not bad to look at, but that is not what makes it special. Rather, what makes it distinctive is that it bursts without even being a polymer pistol. I mean, to make a metal frame explode? That's an accomplishment of some type. In this instance, it's been accomplished to just compress some material to make it appear to be metal, but it lacks the strength needed to endure the strain of shooting. Even though the frame is made of aluminum rather than steel, there is still no justification for a massive explosion to occur right in front of your face when you were genuinely aiming to hit a target rather than shave. Do not consider the 380 ACP caliber or any other feature because this deadly fault is the sole one. As long as the weapons are still functional after the treatment, this little round does have advantages. Alright, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as one gun video a day keeps all the burglars away. And yeah, we made a list of .45 ACP guns that you don't know about, so go and check it out.